There was this phenomenal attraction that explains his strange passion. Fascinating hope that God would send me my one in a meal now. Love would be given. She would fill the hole in my heart that has been missing. Show me how beautiful life could be through a woman's intuition. Elevated to the heavens at the same time that the sun was risen out of the dark eye. I feel abyss when he said he thought the woman that was God sent. Yeah, she is fine as hell. And her skin is caramel, and if I was locked up, she would pay my bill. She prays 7 times a day just so that I could be protected from these flames of hell. She's the hammer to my nail, mending our hearts together with the love of God, so that way me and her, we would never fail. She even knew me before I could approach her through my brother Lavelle. If cloudy skies accumulated before my eyes, she'd be the hand that removes the veil into the depths of my soul. She would propel. I pray that God could find me behind the bars of her love shell, the conductor of my train, so that way it never jumps the rail. And if this is for real, I mean, if this is for real, then she would truly be my one in a meal. But could I be dreaming, y'all? I could be containing this woman's firstborn within my semen, a reality that is so far-fetched but is heaven sent. Others find it hard to enter the state of believing, receiving every part of my being down to the most minute characteristic of my entity, accepting me flaws and all, despite the all that has been spoken against me, sharing that same dream to one day walk in holy matrimony. Y'all know the day when the doves fly and the bells are ringing and the angels cry in heaven rejoicing and singing, cause God painted himself in the image called love on the canvas of our hearts. He shaped and molded our souls together for the rest of eternity. He united our vessels, molecular genetic code, fingerprint ID, hair follow codes. It is no longer him and her, but baby, it is us. It is no longer I and she, but baby, it's we. We are the very essence of affection. She is the rose that grew from our concrete heart, sharing the greatest romance underneath the stars, and by far, no woman can ever give me what she has given thee, nor sacrifice as much in life that she has done for me. See, I am Adam to her Eve. The reason for my divine trinity is God, Jesus, and she. For she understands the true nature of my name, and honors the fact that I place her above me, and in return she nurtures me like the Virgin Mary. And this is the beginning to a love that will never end, for she is everything in between. Nothing could ever come in between us. Nothing could ever break this link. Since God is before us, nothing is ever against we. But how could this be? See, I never met a woman who loves so unconditionally, so winningly. See, she's my new Newport cigarette when I be nicking. That's finger licking grandma's rotisserie chicken at family dinners for Sunday gatherings, at the round table where we break bread and drink wine in our Lord's memory. And unlike Judas, she will not betray me. And I must confess that I met love in my past life. Her aura was so magnificent, I had to assure to approach her twice, just to assure that this was not the usual case of deja vu, because I knew there was a deeper meaning for our second greeting. The butterflies that began to fill my belly complimented the rose gold blush tints of her skin, which highlighted those diamonds within her eyes and those 32 white pearls within her smile. And for about 5 minutes, it took us back to our childhood memory where we first met. Sandbox. Baby, it's where we built our first castle. It's where we shared our first kiss. Only to relive that moment years later on the day we was reunited. Only to rebuild that very same castle with bricks no longer with sand, and give our kingdom its rightful title as our home. See, y'all, I don't think y'all understand me. It's been ordained for this disciple of God to be in love with this virtuous woman. See, when we were souls roaming these heavens, she was with me. And when God gave me life, I died for 15 minutes just we entered those pearly white gates to look for her. I brought my mother along with me to meet her. The gift of my first breath I gave to her. And then God gave me life. That's why at the playground my identity she recognized, and a touch of her lips gave my stomach butterflies. And as man, I claim what is mine, which is her. And baby, the real reason why all of these things occurred is because you give me the best remedy for all of life ills. So I stay strong. I remain overjoyed. You keep my well-being at 100% at all times, so the enemies that are against me, they will never see me weak. The power of this woman. She sits on top of the globe that I hold upon these shoulders to keep the world afloat. And Miss Mother Nature,
You are the creator to all the life forms on earth. This was the gift that was given to you by God before birth. And this is what I firmly believe in. Yes, I'm God-driven, and yes, you're God-sent, and this is a belief that is not rhetorical but more historical. This prophet prophesies all our life happiness like an oracle, and God bless the parents that raised you with morals. And with these words, I lower my defenses and I make myself vulnerable. Because as your friend, I trust you. But baby, as your man, I love you. And I want you to log on to www.myheart.com. Browse my intercharacteristics and strengths. Search for my interference and deepest flaws. Create an account confirming that you accept them all. Sign your name on a dotted line for the ownership of the hearts of DR, me. For I am divine rhymes, she is the truth, and this poem is the definition. And this is what happened when you fuse the two. True love is given, and when we travel, she does not care if we stay at the Marriott or the Days Inn, for she just wants to spend her time with me for the rest of eternity until our days end. And even in the afterlife, when our new season begins, she will always remain by my side. Why? Because she simply is, she simply was, and will forever be my one in the middle, God said. Now baby, I ain't met you yet. I'm surely looking forward to meet you. This is what I feel when I think of you. You're my twin flame, you're my soulmate. So eventually one day, when our paths cross, you already know if it's destined to be. I'm your God sent, and you're my God sent as well. Peace and blessings, sleep on that, and I pray that we find each other in our lives. So.